we got some new merch made, but it's only exclusive for our Patreoners.
So if you go on our Patreon, we got some new tiers. We got the coffee mug tier.
And the hoodie tier.
And if you're a defibrillator, you get both! Baby. So make sure you go to Patreon, check that out, and thank you guys so much for supporting, and enjoy the video.
Have you guys ever heard of prosopagnosia?
That's too science for me.
Can I try to guess what it is? Wait, say it again.
Guess. Prosopagnosia.
It's when you get pegged too much, but you're forehead.
Oh, because it's pro.
So no, peg, no, you're.
Wait, pro is
Pros, yes.
Prosopagnosia.
So peg, yeah. So you get, yeah.
pag, or the
That's cool.
Sia part. Can you guess what that means?
Sia, the actress. I mean, the singer. Yes.
You would know.
Why?
Studied in this field.
Is psychology?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I studied psychology.
Hey, we both don't know this shit.
I don't know where in Freud. That's how you know my mom wrote my papers. I don't know if the E or the U goes first in Freud.
E goes first. E goes first.
Okay.
Yeah.
The id?
Wait, does it?
No.
R.
No, I know it's R, but
No,
after.
we're not including the R yet.
Id, the id, the super, the ego and the super ego.
They're a fucking
No, he's
F
talking
or
about the
PH.
when he's spelling the E or U. She's talking about the spelling of it. How do you spell?
F-R-E-U-D.
Yeah.
So many brains in this room we none of us knew.
Oh, you're talking about Freud? How to spell Freud?
Yeah.
Oh, you said EUD? Okay.
Yeah, I said EUD.
My bad, dude.
When you said ego, I thought you meant ego, like E-G-O.
I never said eagle.
She said
Ego.
E.
I never said ego or eagle.
I thought you said were the egos. When you said the
Okay.
Freud, ego, right? And I'm like, well, the id comes before the
I like that you were going with it. You were like, I'm gonna go with
like-
this stupid crazy bitch. Why not?
I can't spell it either. I just wait for the squiggly line to show up and then I right click.
Remember that little paperclip would fix it? Come on, paperclip.
Yeah, is it Freud or is it Freud?
Paperclip, that shit's old.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm young, but I know a lot of things I researched back in the day.
I think that's why we get all your references, because we're probably the same age.
Yeah, we're all like really young.
You're not 21 too, are you?
No, I'm 22.
Oh, okay.
So you're older than us.
Yeah, it's really weird. So thank you guys for having me here as your elder.
All right, so back to the prosopagnosia is the inability to recognize the faces of familiar people, typically the result of damage to the brain. So it's kind of like it's something along.
I thought it's like when you like
that's
to
such-
hang a lasso around your neck while you're jacking off. What is that called?
Oh, the autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh, okay, never mind.
What's it called?
David Carradining.
Oh, God. Yeah.
No, wait, is it really called that?
David?
No, but that's how he did.
No, I know, but I just didn't know if that's what it was called. I'm
called
like,
a
that's
gamble.
fucking morbid.
I just said but I have no idea who this is.
I just assume everyone that dies that way.
Kill Bill. David
that's his
Carradine,
name.
the old guy.
Kill Billing, that's pretty good.
Kill Billing.
That's pretty good.
He was killing his bill when he died.
He killed it a little too hard.
These people, they see people already and then they go, wait, who are you? But then they're like, I've met you many times.
Yeah, so this one chick, she's a 29-year-old Russian woman
I'm gonna tell people I have this.
named Lena. So she only learned that she suffers from this particular thing last year. But
Is she a cam girl? She can't recognize her customers, so she has too many of them.
No. So she's
That's so convenient. This is a very convenient disease.
Yeah.
What's the difference between this and like dementia or something? Because isn't it like the same thing?
dementia? I don't know what happens with dementia.
What's the difference between this and just being a rude asshole who doesn't remember you met someone?
I've dated guys like this where I'm like, it's like so, you're like, oh, it's very convenient you don't remember people's names.
Yeah, so dementia is like it's impairment of memory loss and judgment. But this other one is
You just don't remember the face. Yeah.
she can't even recognize her own
That's
face.
why you have to
people.
like, that's
her
why
own
she
face.
can, but she can recognize bodies, so you have to come to her naked. You wear a bag over your head and she can
So
be
it's
like,
under. She goes those nipples. What?
I've seen those tits on Pornhub. That's a callback to another.
Yeah,
They're out
Because she has nudes.
it's actually on our Patreon, so go check it out.
Join the
over there.
Patreon. These guys, listen, money is what we need these times, okay? That's how we can get on our island with Kim Kardashian.
You can hear her story on Patreon. So,
You can hear my depressing story on Patreon.
but anyway, yeah, she can't even recognize her own face.
That's
So
crazy.
She was saying, so throughout her whole life, she's always had these symptoms like headaches, migraines, low blood
pressure.
pressure.
You're having a stroke.
There's too much pressure for her to say pressure right now.
Yeah.
Dude, but she said prosopagnosia. Yeah. Perfectly.
Well, we don't know. We've only heard her say it.
That's true. Could be something else.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of issues. going on.
Prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Anyway, so she had that, and then nausea, And so she just had all these health
She must have been like, thank God I'm not pregnant.
Well, she does have a kid. And even with her
She
own
recognized her kid?
No.
You're so good at segues. How good is she at segues? Well, I'm glad you brought that up. She does have a kid.
She does. And so
She don't remember who the fuck that is.
no,
Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah,
That's
so
great.
This is Lena. So
Every morning you go like, ooh, who's she?
I hope so, right?
yeah, so this is Lena and
So she doesn't recognize her husband?
her husband. She doesn't recognize.
It's like 51st.
That's so
Does she recognize that skull shirt though? Is that why?
Only faces, right? And so she says the only way that she can really differentiate between people that she knows is through voices. So that's how she's able, like.
She remembers the voice.
Face,
So
it's
if
a
you want to
voice.
rob this woman, get really good at
Faking voices. Yeah.
Yeah, so then when she picks up her kid from school, she only knows it's her kid because he's running to her saying, "Mommy, mommy," and that's how she knows that that's her
That's
kid.
weird to be like a sightful blind person.
Yeah.
Sightful word. It sounded so cute.
Very sightful.
You came in pretty confident, so I followed it.
Well, I knew you weren't gonna correct me.
Just talking to Joe.
I think we would have used. I would have used it.
I was doing that for fun. I was in.
Oh, okay.
Exit.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm leaving.
But yeah, so she says she recognizes voices, but also she tries to focus on certain irreplaceable features like noticeable moles, scars, tattoos, or crooked noses. So she says for herself,
All the
She
ugly
finds your
parts.
flaws, yeah.
Yeah.
All the imperfections.
Are your insecurities?
Yeah.
Why did you get that mole removed, man? Fuck.
Crooked nose guy. I knew that was you. Okay.
she doesn't hang on to facial hair or like hair because it changes so frequently. Like someone could have their hair up and she won't recognize them.
Oh damn.
so
She's like a baby.
So for herself, she says when she looks in the mirror or when she sees a photo of herself, the way that she understands that is her is by the mole that she has above one of her eyebrows, the shape of her hairline, and by the scar on her chin and the shape of her nose. So she knows, like she memorized what her facial features are. So
Is that why she got the nose ring? I bet you that's why, right?
Did she grow up with everyone calling her dumbass?
Well, she did
Probably
grow
a
up with a
bit.
lot
People
of-
were like, you bitch.
That's actually something she mentions
Yeah.
too, because she says like people will be walking down the street and they'll get upset with her because she doesn't say hi to them or
She
anything.
could have gotten taken advantage of so hard if people knew about this.
Did she get poked in the eyes a lot as a kid or something?
Why is she still rude though? She could just say hi to everybody.
No, so she does.
That's not the Russian way though. You gotta be pissed all the time.
Oh, true. You can't be smiling at people because then they think you're.
Be like, you're
I see.
crazy.
Yeah, but no, for her though, she will say hi if they say hi to her, but she's just like, I honestly don't know like who you are.
Who
though.
are
Like,
you?
Who are you? Like
That happens to me sometimes.
Yeah.
Cause I'm famous. Not cause I'm forgetful.
It could be both things, right?
That is funny, like when people get mad at you and you don't remember them. It's like, isn't this on you if I don't remember you?
You just weren't memorable. The fuck?
Be more fun. I'm like, people don't, no one's not remembered me. I'll just tell you that, okay? I'm loud and very annoying.
Yeah, you have a lot of significant moles too. She would recognize you.
This bitch. This bitch.
Wow.
She's like, all those hairs coming out of your witch moles and your crooked nose.
I would not say.
No, I'm wearing a mask. This is Halloween this week. I don't know when this is gonna upload. It's Halloween.
You're the bitch. I find them like beauty marks. You're the bitch to yourself.
Wait, what the fuck? You called them significant moles.
But she's like, no, they really are pronounced. They're like skin tags.
Don't fall into the trap, Tiff. Don't fall into it. It's all jokes. Don't fall into
You know you have moles that take up your whole face, really. That's what she meant to say.
Sort of a mole. To the point where we don't even trust you. Like you're a mole.
Whatever. You're hideous. I said
Thank
it.
you. I like to be negged.
That's what you're doing, huh? But yeah.
I'm egging the neg.
Egg the neg.
I like to egg the neg.
But yeah, that's Lena's condition, and a lot of people so for her, the reason why she felt so important to come out and like talk about her condition is because when she was a kid, she always felt ashamed for not knowing or recognizing.
She should be.
even her own
Rude ass bitch.
So she always, like, she didn't know that it was a condition. She was just like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm broken.
Poor girl.
So then she wants other people to know, like, hey, you know, this could possibly be something you have if you experience similar symptoms.
They're like, you already told me that.
I think it's really dope that like right now this generation at least has access to the internet, and like we have all this information on our phones, and there's a bunch of shit on TikTok, Instagram and shit about people just talking about whatever conditions and shit that they suffer, because then it's now they start like building this really cool community of like, oh shit, I'm not a fucking weirdo, I do
do that too.
I kind of like the olden days where like the only problems you had were like you had fleas or something.
No, they just
Like life?
They didn't know what the fuck any of this shit was, so they put a
That's crab.
put a brain spike in they put a brain spike in, and they're just.
Oh, you fixed it. Thank you.
Can you recognize people now? I know, shit. Okay.
They just try to pray the demons out of you, and if you don't change, they'll just fucking put leeches on you or
You guys
something.
seen the show Wretched?
I haven't seen it yet. It's good.
Yeah, so there's this one, like, so they're talking about how they used to lobotomize people. Like, this one kid that was in the hospital, he would just daydream. And his mom took him into the hospital because they wanted to fix the daydreaming out of him, and they lobotomized
He
him.
probably just had ADHD or something.
How sad.
It's just daydreaming.
And then they just cut
That's
a
anything.
piece out.
Did you hear the fucking Salem witch hunt? Like why they were having like their ticks and fucking they felt like shit was crawling in their skin?
Because they had lice?
So the rye that they would eat, so they would make bread and the rye that they would eat,
They just had a gluten intolerance.
no, it started growing mold on it. So then when they would consume it,
They got high?
it had the same, what is it, like the
Like chemical as
ma-
like LSD or
yeah,
something.
the chemical makeup of LSD. So they were just tripping balls. But
At least the burning was kind of fun.
I would hope so.
This is weird.
If they ate
Yeah.
enough rye bread before.
Yeah.
But they probably were sober by then.
Oh no, because they were tied up. They're like, can I have some more bread?